Chat, this cold is getting out of hand. How you doing? We'll get into it. It is really cold here. It's like absurdly cold. Possibly, I think, the coldest weekend we've had this year. Of course, we've only a couple of weekends left to go, but I can't remember the last time it was this bad. Anyway, how you doing? Welcome to the show. If you're new here, this is I can't speak. This is Club CORBIE. I'm John Porter. I'm the creator of the comic book series Kevin Morgan CORBIE, and usually what I do is I come on, I do a little bit of art, and we just talk through things and talk about what's going on as I'm working on whatever comic book page it is I'm drawing at the moment. Right? I just try to give you some insight into like what goes into making comic books and let you see what's coming up in future issues, that kind of thing. If you want to learn more about CORBIE, you can go to readcmc.com, and there you can find out how to get your hands on a copy of the comic. Well, figuratively, because it's a digital comic, right? We're talking about doing print copies at some point, but for now it's a digital comic. So if you want to get your figurative hands on a copy of CORBIE, you can go to the website. I did fix it after last night, by the way. I forgot to update the SSL certificate and it wouldn't let me on. That was a little bit embarrassing to happen on stream. I knew that was on my to-do list for yesterday, was finally get around to fixing up the certificates, but I did that after last night's stream. The site fully works again now, you shouldn't have any problems. You can go to the website, you can learn all about the characters, you can find out more about these live streams, about Club Corby. You can get merchandise and purchase digital copies of the comic at the store. You can sign up for the Birdy Bulletin, which was supposed to come out yesterday and still wasn't out yet. I'm gonna get round to that too, it's on my list, I've been really busy. Yeah, and as far as actually purchasing the comic goes, there's a bunch of places where you can do that, which are listed on the comics page. You can get it from our merch store, which is powered by Teespring. You can get it through Ko-fi. You can get it on Gumroad. You can get it from Drive-Thru Comics. You can get it on Kobo. You can get it through Google Play. You can get it on Amazon for your Kindle, and you can read it on Global Comics as well. All different places, different platforms that carry the remastered and expanded version of Corbie Issue 1, which came out last month. And if you want to read the classic versions of issues 2 through 4, you can do those on the website. And those are up for the moment for free. The new version of issue 2 is what we're working on just now, so I'm going to get into it because we're trying to keep trying to stay on schedule, is what I'm trying to say. By the way, before we begin, this is page 9 of issue 2, the old version. We talked about this on recent streams because we've been working on this page a little bit every day. And it's been going kind of slow, but we're, as far as actually redoing all the line art goes, we're approaching the finish line now. So on today's stream we're going to finish off the line art for the final panel that we need to do, which isn't actually the final panel. We'll get to it. But we're going to finish off doing the line art for this page, and then I imagine on tomorrow's stream we're going to be working on fixing up the colours, right? So we're going to do that. That's going to be the first hour of tonight's stream. And then hour 2, we're just going to chat for a bit. We're kind of mixing it up. We started doing that with last night's stream. I'm kind of trying to do longer streams this month. Mix it up, get more variety into what we do on the stream, to bring in more viewers instead of it just being me talking for an hour while I draw. We do the same thing every night, and I don't think there's like limited growth just doing that. So I think we need to mix it up and have more variety. So hour 2 we're going to do tonight. We're just going to we're going to talk, and we're going to watch some videos. We're going to watch some old training videos from the 80s and 90s, workplace training videos. And then hour 3, we're going to play Super Mario World a little bit more, and hopefully make a little bit more progress on that as well. So we'll go back to this. So what we've got left to do is, I've started working on it, is this final panel of Morrigan here. So you can see with the opacity turned down. We're working in Krita. We always work in Krita. And I'm just drawing new art over the old art from the 2018 version. And this is the last piece of the puzzle, so to speak, as far as the line art goes. Now, the main thing is going to be we've got to get the hair right, and I think that's always like the stumbling point. But the head is all sort of like in place, right? Actually, let's just start drawing the hair now. We'll bring the bottom part of the hair down a bit from the old art. Chat, it is really cold here, and I have not been doing my sort of my housekeeping duties, I suppose, in terms of, or house maintenance duties, in terms of keeping the fire on to keep the house warm, you know, because I've been upstairs today for most of the day. I mean, I wasn't like just sitting around in bed all day or anything like that. I have been like doing stuff. I came downstairs a couple of times. I had some things to do, but I've just mostly been doing my sort of. I've been checking up a bunch of tasks upstairs. I did finish off doing my wish list stuff that we did last night on stream, and compiled some of the things that we looked at into my I see my final wish list. I might add a few more things. I picked out some of the blue vase that we looked at. I couldn't really find much in the way of Transformers. I always like to have, it's not really Christmas unless I get at least one Transformer of it. I feel like that's become like a tradition for me. It's whatever else I do, I gotta have something Transformers related, and I just it's really hard to find anything that's in that sweet spot if I've got to try and find something that's within underneath that £20 cut-off point. And looking at what's on Amazon, and with the price of Transformers now, it's like you don't get much for £20 now, actually. So, maybe I'll just buy myself an extra Transformer or something, you know, as a treat. To maintain the tradition, right? I picked out some Blu-rays and some comics, some manga, some J-pop CDs. I think I like Japanese flavour to stuff I've ended up putting on my wish list. It's very weeb adjacent, I suppose, for me, more so than usual. I guess that's just how it turned out. My pen's locked up. So yeah, I was upstairs for much of today. I was also picking out, while I was upstairs and while I was just taking care of lots of little mundane tasks, one of the things that I did was one of the games that I want to play on stream is on sale just now on Steam. Like literally the day after I put it in my wish list, it went on sale, and it was like, that's like perfect, almost perfect timing. So I'm like, I'm not gonna dilly-dally, I'll buy it. I'm not gonna tell you what it is, just in case it doesn't work out, or I can't, if it doesn't work on my computer or something, and then we can't play it, you know. And then it's like, I don't want to build it up for nothing. I'm gonna test it out before we actually try that. But we're gonna play some Super Mario World later. Again, the pen stopped working, so I'm just sitting here looking at the screen. I can't do anything just now until it comes back. My cursor actually just completely stopped. What's going on? Okay, I'm gonna pull for time until it starts working again. I hope it's coming back. So yeah, I got just erased a bit of art. There we go. Right, we're back. I think. Are we? No? keep filling the airtime, John. No day there. Okay. Yeah, it really has locked up again. Yeah, we're just gonna talk until my cursor starts working again. I don't know what's happening. So yeah, took care of a couple of different tasks. I did pop downstairs a couple of times. I ended up doing my laundry today. I thought I was going to get it out, but what happened was, I just noticed, wow, it's actually, as cold as it's been, it was also unusually sunny today, this afternoon, and I thought, it's a good time to get my laundry done and get it outside. And this being December, and this being Scotland, by the time my laundry had went through the cycle and was ready to go out, it's like, it was like bright and sunny outside when it started, and by the time it was ready to go to be hung out, it's like, okay, now it's getting dark. That's it, you missed your window. I had like a 45-minute window there, and now it's gone. Also, it was like, given how unusually sunny it was today, it was strange. By the time my laundry was done, it was like, and it was getting dark. It's like, yeah, but it's getting frosty as well, and it hasn't even started getting dark yet. But somehow it's getting frostier, even with the sun out. That doesn't seem to make a lot of sense. But by the time I came downstairs this evening to start getting organised to start the stream, I went into the living room, and like I said, I've not been in there all day, and I looked at the smart meter, which shows me for the power, which shows me the temperature as well, and it says 2 degrees, and I'm like, what? 2 degrees Celsius. And then as I'm looking at it, it's like, oh no, it's not 2 degrees, and it goes, bumps it down, and it's like 1 degree. What do you mean 1 degree? How can it be? I don't think I've ever seen it that low. I need to go in and just put a fire on, warm up the room just to, you know, even if I'm not in there all the time, but just to help warm up the house. That is crazy. I don't think I've ever seen it that cold in the entire, you know, in years of being here. So the thing is, by the time I get off air tonight, it's going to be like 11:15, and yeah, it's going to be time for bed anyway. So who knows? Maybe I'll take until tomorrow, and then I'll go in and warm the living room up, get a good fire on. Like, I adjust my volume. Music's really blaring in my headphones. Yeah. Like the positioning of the facial features is a bit off. But it's early days yet. Okay, normally I leave it. I leave erasing the construction lines until near the end, but on this occasion I'm going to try and get rid of some of that a bit earlier. Okay. We are making some progress. At least, you know, it's going to feel really good when I'm done with the line art for this page, because I don't know that it's going to feel really good actually. Maybe it won't feel good because I'm kind of a bit upset at myself for how long this one has taken. I kind of knew going into doing this page that it was going to take longer than I would like, because I was really dreading this one because these pages that have the transparency effects just always seem to take longer and just require that much more work. So I really should have known. It shouldn't be a shock. I wanted to try and get it done quickly, and it hasn't really been quick. It's been all, by the time we get the colours in, it's gonna take a week to get this page done, and I'm not happy about that. As I've spoken about on previous streams, I don't think the time that I'm taking on these pages, I don't think it's sustainable if I want to keep doing Corbie as like an ongoing comic and keep being able to get issues out. You know, and not have like gaps of like months and months between issues. I really need to find a way to get things done faster. Of course, that's been the challenge that's faced me the entire time that I've been making comics, is just I'm so agonizingly slow at getting everything out there. And it's something that I've talked about a lot. It's talked about how it's like there's an element of it is just the fact that when you are working digitally, you can get caught up in the details. It's really easy to do in a way that you don't when you're working on paper. There's like an aspect of that, and there's an aspect of it as just me being an insecure artist and a perfectionist and thinking that if I really, really agonize over every single detail, then, you know, people will like what I do more. And that has never proven to be the case, actually, so. I'm really happy with how this page has turned out versus the 2018 version, which I used to think was one of the better pages of the old run of Corbie. And now I look at it and I'm like horrified by how bad it was in places, you know? Like, I can't believe that was my gold standard page. I think we spoke about that on stream last night. Some of the illustrations, Morgan in particular, on the old version of this page was just really rough looking. But corrected now. And the new version, I don't know, you can barely see her there. Just looks so much better than the old crude pencil version. Which again, that period in Corbie history, which was really was kind of like from the time the comic launched, because I'd been working on issue 2 when issue 1, the original version, came out in 2018, October 2018. I was already almost done with issue 2 by that point, and I'd already adopted this thing of just using the pencils as the main art by that point and trying to clean up any really egregious stuff, but in order to speed up the process. Because again, this has been my thing that I've just been trying to do the whole time I've been making comics, is just find a way to, or looking for a way to, that's going to work for me in terms of getting everything done more quickly. And I've never ever found a process that I'm happy with, except for maybe the last couple of pages that we did in the issue 1 remaster, the new pages that we added. So that's a good sign. But yeah, as far as this page goes, it's been more of the same kind of challenges. And that whole period where I was just adapting the old pencil art, I mean, it was quicker, I suppose, but I don't like the way that art looks now. It's too grubby, and it doesn't look as polished and nice as the work that we've been doing on stream. How are we doing for time? Okay, we're only about half an hour in. The worst thing that I could do now is mess up the headdress, because that's going to be the main thing that's the main thing that's keeping us now from reaching completion here. So Chat, I don't know if you can hear my chair creaking. I said on stream a couple of nights ago I was gonna take some WD-40 to this chair and stop it from creaking. I'm gonna be honest with you, Lisa, I never did the tests. I'll get around to it eventually. Whoa, 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 it's doing that thing again. Had to undo everything. Oh, it did it again. Stop that. I don't know what's causing that.
Let's go!
Okay, doing the headdress might actually not be that bad here because
Let's go!
much of it is just cut off by the panel. I'm going to try and give it a little bit more shape, so I don't want it to just be, to just look like two rods protruding from either side.
Let's go!
Got something in my throat there. I'm fairly happy with that, but something that I've not been doing whole time we've been on air is I haven't flipped the canvas to make sure that everything looks alright. I don't see any huge problems. That's okay. We need to just keep refining what we're doing. I wonder if we can get this panel completed within the hour, within this first segment of the stream. Because otherwise, you know, we're going to leave it. If we end up leaving it and there's still a little bit of work to do before we move on to the next segment, that's going to be a little bit disappointing. It's going to be like we're so close to being done, you know? Right, we definitely need to clean up those facial features just a little bit. Maybe quite a bit. I think we spoke about this on previous stream, but these little changes that we make here. I mean, I was just talking about the importance of not getting caught up in the details. But I will concede that it's once you really get into this stage of refining the illustration, it's when you start to really see, you know, that extra bit of polish really makes all the difference. Cool, just picking up the jaw again actually. I'm going to make a change here as well. Just because we can't really see the outer portion of the hair here, but just to make sure that it's represented, I'm going to add that in there. So that when the reader looks at the panel, subconsciously they're going to know that the outer portion of the hair. Oh, hold on, let me. Just a little touch, right? Just a little thing that I'm adding, but I think it makes all the difference. If you think about the hair, right, as being the front strands here and the back strands. 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, we can't really see much of 1, right? 1's almost not represented here at all. 1 is going to come out like that. Well, not quite like that, but you know what I mean. Like that's 1. 1's going to come in there. So 1 really is almost unaccounted for just because of the way that the panel chops it off. 2 and 3 are here, and then 4 is here. Well, 4 we can see a little bit of, but I'm just adding this little bit here so that the eye kind of gets when your brain is sort of filling in the image. You know, it's gonna, that representation of the bit of the hair we can't really see up here helps your brain to sort of fill in the blanks. See what I mean? At least I hope it does. I hope that's going to be the intent, right? For somebody who's reading it. And the worst thing is when situations happen like that, which are like the opposite of that, where instead of adding in details, I forget to add something that should be there. Say for example, I'm doing a scene where Corinne has her backpack on, and she's carrying it throughout every panel, and then it's like, I forget to draw it or something, right? And it should be there and it's not, and then it's like, oh no. That's the absolute worst thing. A continuity error. Of course, these things do happen. It's like we're all only human. Right, I want to make sure that the shoulders are really balanced here. Something like that should do, and then we blank that out, and then remove the portion that's blocked out by the hair, and also this portion here. And we're kind of approaching the end here as far as Morrigan goes, and as far as this page goes, because there's not really an awful lot left for us to do, but just sort of add a few more little details, and just tweak a few things. Of course, nothing that we do on stream is ever final, right? There are always further adjustments that we can make, right? Why am I'm trying to erase the noise and nothing's happening. Oh, opacity is set to 0. What was that about? Sometimes you'll just like accidentally move a slider or something just while you're moving a pen around on the screen. And you don't even realise it until something like that happens. And then you need to retrace your steps and figure out what it was that you changed. But what I was saying was, yeah, nothing that we do on stream is ever really like the final version of the image, because everything will always get the final going over before it goes out into the world, right? That's kind of what happened with issue 1. Especially since issue 1 took so long, right? It took months and months to get completed. As we've talked about extensively. But issue 1 we had like that whole period there where I thought we were good to go and it was ready to go to be released. And I went back and looked at the pages and they were full of just little things that I was not happy with. I was like, no, this is not good at all. And that must have been around the time we were starting Club CORBIE, I think, and it was must have been like mid-September. And I think I was having like a borderline breakdown because it was like I've got to go back and redo not redo like huge amounts of the art, but I needed to go in and make there were a lot of fixes that were required, and it took a couple of days, as I recall, to go through and redo a lot of the elements of the art, because a lot of that just comes with doing like a really long-term project, as the issue 1 remaster ended up being, where it was like when you're working on something for months and months and months, your sort of vision for the project can really change over the course of that amount of time. And things that I probably didn't envision would be an issue when it started, it were by the time I was ending. By the time we were approaching the finish line, it's like actually a lot has changed, and there's like stuff now that is not up to standard anymore. In the earlier pages that needed to be, I need to go back and fix it to make everything consistent. How are we doing for time? Still got another 5 or 10 minutes, I think, before we need to move on to the second segment of the stream, and then it's gonna be pens down, and we'll just talk for a bit, chat, and we'll watch some videos, and we'll have a good time. sure my computer is slowing down a bit tonight. I can hear it. And the music is playing, it keeps stuttering. I don't know what's causing that. Actually, I do have Vetville Arch running in the background. Maybe if I shut that down. Vetville Arch is for later, but I can... We'll retrace our steps once we get to that. That's okay. I'm not 100% happy with the placement of this eyebrow. A little change we're gonna make. I feel like one side of the hair a little bit bigger than the other side. We really are getting into just doing the really fine sort of details now. We always leave until the very end. Only thing that I think is really... There's still little changes we could make. But... the only thing that's really bugging me just now is... the elements of the headdress where on this side it's a bit more straight up. The angle is not quite as pronounced as it is on the other side. So that is me being super picky about it. But I figure it's okay as long as this is like the last thing that we change. Yeah, okay, I can work with that, I think. Maybe I would like to thicken out the shape of the head here, just fill the temples out just a little bit like that. I'm clicking on the wrong layer. I'm going to switch off the old layer. See, there's a little inconsistency here in terms of the shadow underneath the hair. It's going to look better. Just do it like that. Okay. Sometimes you need to pull yourself away and just say, no, John, it's done. Leave it, don't add anymore. And there is always a danger in, you keep meddling and adding, and you're not actually making things better. Sometimes you keep meddling and you're making things worse. And the worst thing is if you spend ages trying to fix something, and then as far as digital art goes, you spend ages trying to fix something and you save over the old version, and then you realise, no, it was better off where it was when I started, And then the old version is lost forever, and but that's just like the worst thing. So people will always tell you to save your work often, which is good advice, of course. But I would add to that, if you're going to start like iterating, creating different versions of your art or making like major changes to it, save it as a different file. Do version 1, version 2, however many you need. And then you've always got the old one as a backup, if you change your mind. But I think I'm quite happy with that. But the last thing I'm going to do is, and we've done this with all these elements. Every time we create a new panel to replace the old one, we go back to the old one and blank it out, and then merge the new art with the old layer. So that's the old version of Morgan. Definitely, I don't think anybody's going to argue with me, right, that the new one's way better. Unless you're the kind of person who's like, no, it was better before. The flaws are what makes it interesting. I don't know about that. We'll just blank that out. Let the new art on top. And with that, merge that. Chat, you can hear me. I don't know if that's going to come across on camera. Rubbing my pen against my zipper. I wonder what that strange noise was. Right. That's Morrigan's layer done. We can set that to multiply. And I believe there's like a white backing layer that we can put over that. And that is going to give us some idea about how the final page is going to look. Yeah, we don't have the colours added yet. But we can kind of see how the interaction is going to work between Morgan and with Karen lying on the bed and then talking, and should really work. Obviously, we're going to need. There's still going to be some tweaking to be done as far as like the colours go, especially. There's a few messy parts there where I've got the white layer on, just so you can see Morgan without her being overwhelmed by the line art. But I think that's it. Maybe I'll. Oh, hold on. I don't know about the spacing of the eyes. Maybe I'll move the eyes a little bit. Okay, I'm not going to do that now. Right. We're done with the hour one of the stream. And we're done with this page as well as far as line art goes, but what we're going to do is tomorrow, on tomorrow's Club Kirby, we're going to come back to this page for the next phase, which is we're going to take the colours and adapt them to work with the new line art that we've made. So if I switch on, regular viewers will know what I'm talking about. If I switch on, switch that to multiply as well. If I switch on the old background colours. We'll talk about this tomorrow, really, but this is like a preview of coming attractions now, so. On tomorrow's stream we're going to start. I might do some work on it offline, so we might not start from the very beginning, but we're gonna take the old character colours. Oh, I've got to switch on. There's more than that. There's the character colours too. Yeah. See how this works. There we go. Yeah. Obviously, it looks like a bit of a mess because we have the old colours and the new line art laid over it, right? It is not pretty at this stage. What we're going to do, and we've done this for every page so far, is we go over it and adapt the old colours to match the new line art, which is much quicker than just creating new colours from scratch. And we're not going to change anything to do with the backgrounds or hardly anything. We're just going to fix the colours so that everything matches up with new line art. So that is to come. That's on our schedule for tomorrow's stream. It's going to finish off our week working on this page. Right, chat. Let's save our work before anything happens, if we have a power outage or something, or the greater likelihood is, you know, that Critter would just die on me, and then I'd lose at least the last 15 minutes of work that I've done. Right, I'm going to move on to our next segment. I'm going to go get a little something to drink, which is going to tie into what we're talking about in hour 2. So I will be back with you momentarily. I know the broken record about this. How cold it is. It really is a bit. I've got to put the heater back on. I'm not happy about putting the heater on all the time because I'm Scottish and I'm frugal, but I'm also Scottish and I'm cold. So, okay, where are we? Cat. I have. Let me bring myself back up on screen. It is called chat, and I should probably be drinking hot chocolate or something to keep me warm. Instead, I'm drinking my Diet Pepsi. I don't usually drink Diet Pepsi, but once a year, I convinced myself Diet Pepsi, the version we have in the UK, could not possibly be as bad as I remember it, right? And, you know, I was doing my grocery shopping the other day and the Diet Pepsi on sale, and I'm like, okay, I'll give it another go. And if you were to ask me, what does Diet Pepsi taste like? Does it taste like regular Pepsi? Like, no. Does it taste like Pepsi Max? the main sort of Pepsi we have in the UK, right? They're the sugar-free one. No. Does it taste like... God forbid, does it taste like Coca-Cola? No, of course not, it doesn't, no. What does it taste like? I would say, if you were to ask me what the defining taste of Diet Pepsi is, how would you describe it? I would say disappointment. They changed Diet Pepsi, I think, well, in the UK we've had like, I think like 5 or 6 by my count, different Diet Pepsis in my lifetime. I'm a Pepsi enjoyer, right, so I can tell you these things. One day we're going to play Pepsi Man and I will just impress you with the amount of redundant Pepsi trivia that I know about. By my account we've had like 5 or 6 different Diet Pepsis in the UK in my lifetime, and it just, you know, every couple of years it would regenerate like the Doctor, and it's like, no, this time it's different. It's new and improved. And so it's like each one would have like maybe a 5 to 7 year lifespan before it's like it gets phased out in favour of the new one. Up until about 2007, and they have not changed it since about 2007 because it's basically like it's a zombie brand, right? It only exists still to this day, and this is in my opinion, because Diet Coke exists, and it's like we need to have one of those two, otherwise they wouldn't care about it. It's not been advertised, to my knowledge. I don't think they've advertised it on TV over here since like the late 90s. It exists to fill a gap, right, in the market. And as long as Diet Coke exists, Diet Pepsi will, I assume, exist. I say that, but then again, other markets just don't have it anymore. Some places in Europe don't have it, they only have Pepsi Max and sometimes regular Pepsi. Some parts of the world now don't even have regular Pepsi. I think Argentina was one where they just phased it out, they just got rid of it. But I say all of this to bring it around to, as long as we're talking about the different Pepsis, and one of the most legendary ones is Crystal Pepsi, as in like one of the most notorious ones, but it does have like a cult following. Hold on, let's turn down the music. What's this? So, a lot of people really have a negative, really view Crystal Pepsi as a disaster, as a bomb, and like a decision, like a product that never should have been made. It's kind of a punchline, right? And then there's like a small number of people. It's one of those drinks that has like a cult following, and people are like, why wouldn't you bring it back? And it's been brought back in America a couple of times. We never had it in the UK. I believe that Germany did get it in the early 90s, but we didn't. That was right around the time. This is like 92, 93-ish, so this would have been right before Pepsi Max came out. And Pepsi Max was like a big deal when it came out, as being like, you know, a Diet Cola for men, and it was kind of like paraded around as like a super drink. Believe it or not, Pepsi Max was when it, in the sort of the build up to it, the hype to it coming out. Super Cola. So we got Pepsi Max really instead, and that was where the focus was. We didn't get Crystal Pepsi, so I, as a Pepsi enthusiast, I've never had Crystal Pepsi, sadly, no. I have been tempted when it gets, you know, on the rare occasion when it gets relaunched, you know, for a limited time, to import a bottle just so I could say that I had it, but I never have. But what we're going to do is we are going to watch the video of the training thing for the delivery drivers, I believe it's for, to tell them, or for the salespeople actually, it's to tell them how to pitch Crystal Pepsi to the stores that they're delivering to, and say, well, you should make some space for it. We're going to watch this, and then we're going to watch some other training videos, and we'll just talk about it, I guess. Hope the volume's okay.
It would be nice to look into the future with a crystal ball. Through the years, our success at Pepsi has been built on understanding what consumers want and what our customers need. The right product, the right place, at the right time. Today, consumers are looking for lighter, more refreshing beverages. They're looking for variety, looking for change. Our customers are looking for a product mix that will add to beverage sales and...
Okay, how many ideas did we have in the UK? Well, we never had Slice, because we have Tango instead, which is not a Pepsi product technically, but it's like, because Tango exists, it's like, they could never have Slice over here. It's like an orange drink. We never had All Sport. We never had Crystal Pepsi. So we really didn't have any of these except for regular Pepsi at the time. At the time this came out, there were only two Pepsis in the UK. There was Diet Pepsi and and regular Pepsi, and they tried like caffeine-free Diet Pepsi for a little while, and then it sort of petered out.
bring traffic to their stores. But look at industry trends.
So this kind of idea of having, this idea of having like an invisible Pepsi, it would have seemed like pretty like absurd, I think, for us in the UK in like 1992, 93-ish. When the market could only really sustain like the main
The
taste.
sale of traditional carbonated soft drinks is slowing down. There's still a big market, but it's not growing as fast. As the total beverage company, we know the right product may mean new products. So we've decided it's time to make one thing perfectly clear. It's Crystal Pepsi, and the time is now. There's never been a product quite like it. Crystal Pepsi. A whole new
Yeah, there's a reason I assume.
cola experience. A completely different kind of soft drink with a unique cola flavor. The clear choice for Pepsi, the consumer, and our customers. And the reasons are crystal clear. Crystal Pepsi is an important part of our total beverage inventory, and it's sweeping the nation.
I mean, is it though? I mean, I think we'll get into it, but I think part of the thing is them saying it's like an important part of like their product family or whatever is it doesn't serve a purpose. I think one of the things is a lot of the drinks that have been introduced not just by Pepsi but by Coke and other soft drink companies as well. The ones that really bomb are the ones, the ones that don't stick around are the ones that don't really serve like a clear purpose. Like a lot of when we've had a few rounds of these sort of like drinks that are like, well, it's like a half diet soft drink, it's half not, and it's like, well, it's like if people really care about that, they'll just drink the diet one if that's important to them.
Why?
And so the idea that it's like, well, the product differentiation here is, oh, well, you can't see, but you're not looking at the drink really when you're drinking it. You're drinking it, you know what I mean? It's like...
Because Crystal Pepsi is a cola, and America loves the cola taste. For more than a century, generations...
Just what amazing line. America loves the cola taste. It's just a wonderful statement. Okay,
of
go on.
drinkers have consistently chosen a cola as the perfect drink. It's Pepsi. When it comes to cola, nobody does it better.
Okay.
Crystal Pepsi builds on our reputation and our trademark. It's the first new soft drink in a while to fly the Pepsi banner. And it's new. Formulated to meet customer demands head-on for a lighter, even more refreshing soft drink. Everything about Crystal is new, from its new taste to its new packaging. It took 18 months and over 3,000 varieties until we refined the perfect taste for a clear cola.
I should point out, we can get into Coca-Cola's response to Crystal Pepsi, but even before Crystal Pepsi came out, and this was like 92, apparently, I didn't know about this till a week or two ago. Apparently in Australia in about 1991, there was a Crystal Cola with, it was a Bart Simpson Crystal Cola, which is quite funny because I think a lot of people, when they think about the Invisible Cola, they think about the gag in The Simpsons of Invisible Cola. It was like a punchline even then, but the fact that even by then it's like there had been a Simpsons version of this that existed before Crystal Pepsi.
Crystal Pepsi is a whole new beverage experience with a new flavor. It's not just a regular cola without the color.
Crystal Pepsi tastes to me like a more subtle cola. I think that's the best way to say it.
It doesn't taste like any other clear drinks that I've tasted. It's got a different taste.
I think the idea that it's not caramel colored and it's clear makes it seem like it's a lighter drink.
Crystal will appeal to the health-conscious consumer with 100% natural flavors, no preservatives in regular or diet, and no artificial ingredients.
I don't. How the hell does that even work? Because you gotta think the diet one must have, like, I assume, like aspartame, or as they called it at the time, like NutraSweet, right? The brand name for aspartame. It must use something like that as a sweetener, I would imagine.
Crystal is low in sodium, has fewer calories, and it's caffeine-free. It's a big hit for people looking for a carbonated beverage that's light and uniquely refreshing. There's also Diet Crystal for soft drink lovers looking for a soft drink that's even lower in calories. Crystal's look is as distinctive as its taste, with packaging as pleasing as the product itself.
Crystal Pepsi's appearance is unique. It's got the blue base cup. It looks like a beautiful package.
You look at it, you have to look twice. It's like, wow, that's a cola in there. I want to try that.
Crystal and...
Yeah, I think that was part of the problem as well, is it has like novelty value the first time. But then after that, you really don't have any incentive, or much incentive, to buy it over regular Pepsi or Diet Pepsi.
Diet Crystal are packaged in plastic and glass, in clear bottles, in a variety of popular sizes, and in boldly designed new cans for
I don't think those cans are really, at least seen like that, they don't look distinctive enough from the regular Pepsi cans of the time. The ones in the back, you can see that it says Crystal on it, but other than that, it just looks
Dispensing
like
in vendors, or
different
packaged
Pepsis.
in 6 and 12 packs for supermarket shelves. The new look will invite consumers to taste Crystal. The unique flavor will get them to buy it again and again. The goal of Crystal Pepsi is crystal clear. We've created a beverage that will re-energize the carbonated soft drink market. A soft drink that will respond to consumers.
This guy's outfit incredible. Looks like an early 90s Decepticon. If you ever go back and look at I know in the US, a lot of those guys didn't get released. The early 90s Decepticons, they all look like they're wearing one variety or another of like Windbreaker.
Consumer taste.
I'm bringing in my other hyperfixations here now. We're doing Transformers talk now.
A soft drink that will bring increased sales and traffic to our customers. And a soft drink that will make money for the company and our commissioned salespeople. Crystal Pepsi is creating a new beverage category all its own. That's why it's the perfect flagship product in the total beverage company.
Crystal has done great. I mean, we can't keep it on the shelf. It sells. Everybody likes it.
It took the market by storm, and I don't think anybody was really ready for the amount of volume that it actually did.
Right now, I see no major competitors out there for Crystal.
That guy almost seemed like disturbed, like
In test
it
markets,
just
Crystal
it was
has exceeded
nobody knew
projections.
what to expect.
But
We did
the
not
real
see that coming.
success of Crystal is in its repeat business.
Crystal is certainly not a flash in the pan. It's a brand that people look for, it's a brand they ask for, and they're buying it again and again.
A lot of this seems unfortunate
Crystal
in that
has
respect.
generated the kind of following that guarantees that it will be around for a long time.
Yeah, stop saying these
We've
things.
captured new opportunities. We're doing it without cutting into our sales of the core four. In our test markets, we've
Okay, that's Pepsi, obviously. Diet Pepsi. Mountain Dew. I'm assuming Slice. I assume Slice is the fourth one.
seen Crystal build overall market sales. And the excitement behind the launch creates a need for our customers to give us more display inventory. It's creating opportunities for our customers, and big opportunities for us. As customer representatives in the Total Beverage Company, we can help customers recognize the features and benefits of new Crystal Pepsi and Diet Crystal, and show them the sales potential they have on their shelves, in their cold boxes, in their bins, and in their vendors. By increasing their sales, you increase your sales and profits as well. Crystal responds to consumer demand for variety and a lighter soft drink. With its new look and new taste, Crystal is increasing traffic and increasing sales. And it's a product that says Pepsi, backed by advertising,
I guess,
point of
yeah.
purchase materials,
You got me there.
and the talents and support of Pepsi people. As part of the Total Beverage Company, you'll make buying Crystal easier and more convenient than ever for your customer. You'll bring the commitment of Pepsi, the Total Beverage Company, that puts the customer first. With Crystal, we'll be giving our customer
It
excellent
feels like they're really kind of pressuring the salesman here. Like, this is on you. You guys gotta go out there. You gotta make this work. We've done all we can.
service, a quality product, and a variety that consumers are demanding. And by doing so, we'll capture opportunities for ourselves as well. Crystal in your trucks will drive sales in your stores.
Not as good as gasoline or petrol, but you can make it work.
Crystal will
We fill this fit with Crystal Pepsi. So then now it's not going. We'll get out and push. It's up to you to make this work.
revitalize your carbonated soft drink sales. As a total beverage supplier, you'll be an indispensable resource for your customers. Crystal Pepsi and Diet Crystal are the perfect addition to Total Beverage. It gives us a clear advantage over the competition. No one else has anything like it.
Except for Bart Simpson, as we've established.
The future?
But
It's
that's in Australia. That's not happening here.
crystal clear.
Flintstones. Meet the Flintstones. You might think that's the end of it, but no. We're going to move into negotiation or manipulation. We're going to the manipulation station, chat.
You're really pushing this new Crystal Pepsi. What makes it different from every other soft drink?
Okay. What makes it different? I should be trying to answer the questions. Okay, what makes it different? Well, I can't see it. You look at it and it's like, oh wow, there's nothing there, and it's like, okay, I'm convinced. And like I said, I guess the first time you would be curious about it. My problem is I don't think that people are going to keep coming back to it, which obviously turned out to be the case. We can say that in hindsight. Okay, but how do we convince her to say you're going to carry it in your store? I guess it does. I'm told that it does taste different, so you can say that it's a different flavor profile. I guess that's what I'm going with. That's my answer. It's how they say it. They say it was a bold new taste. Okay.
You're really pushing this new Crystal Pepsi. What makes it different from every other soft drink?
Crystal Pepsi really is different from all other soft drinks. It's actually a crystal clear cola with 100% natural ingredients, no preservatives, no
the barely drawn sort of environments that they're existing in. It's very like it's very Dr. Katz. I know that's a dated reference, but it's era appropriate or almost era appropriate for this video.
caffeine. That'll appeal to your health-conscious consumers. That'll make more sales for you and increase your profits.
I run a small independent grocery store. Who's drinking Crystal Pepsi?
Apparently nobody, right? They just introduced it. But I think you have unreasonable expectations. You must have some space. You must have some trash drink you could take out and put Crystal Pepsi in its place. Come on. Be reasonable here.
I run a small independent grocery store. Who's drinking Crystal Pepsi?
Crystal Pepsi really appeals to everyone at all ages, especially the health-conscious consumer, the consumer that's looking for an alternative.
Incredible. So, presumably these drawings were done by somebody who works where Pepsi is paid by Pepsi, and just the fact that that was the closest approximation they could come up with to the logo. But then again, I guess they had to draw it like 50 times. So.
Beverage. Crystal Pepsi meets
But there you go.
those
That's my art critique, right? I mean, that's what you come here for.
consumers' needs because it has no caffeine.
Hey, if I'm hard on my own artistic abilities, I'm within my rights, I think, to provide a lot of constructive feedback here.
It also has low sodium and less calories than Pepsi. By carrying Crystal Pepsi in your store, you'll capture that customer, which will increase your sales and your profits.
How will you merchandise Crystal Pepsi?
I assume I'm not a salesperson. I assume that means like how do they come up with like displays and stuff, and I would imagine they just do the same things that they're going to do with every other new product introduction, right? In terms of having like the coolers and those kind of things that show you that attract attention to this new product. So it's like we'll do the same things we always do.
How will you merchandise Crystal Pepsi?
We found that where we test marketed Crystal Pepsi, we could hardly keep our shelves stocked. So what we did in order to prevent out of stocks was build some solo displays that actually prevent us from running out. And that will increase your sales and profits.
Well, they can't actually prevent you from running out because it's not like they're an infinite Crystal Pepsi supply. Surely it's like, I would imagine those also run out at some point. Infinite Pepsi glitch.
How will Crystal Pepsi help increase sales in my store?
Good point.
How will Crystal Pepsi help increase sales in my store?
One of the nice things about Crystal Pepsi is that it has a unique flavor. What we found
See,
in
that
our
was what
test
I said
markets
earlier.
was that 50% of the people who tried Crystal Pepsi came back to
That
those
was
same
my
stores
excuse.
to buy it again. This repeat traffic means increased volume and increased profit for you.
I like the little subconscious nod at the end there. It's like just like we doing, yes, this is correct. This is the truth.
How's Crystal Pepsi done so far? Is it here to stay?
Oh well, yeah, about that. I mean, I guess at this point, the I suppose that was the motif of the video, right? They don't have a crystal ball. Obviously, they're going to talk it up, but they're going to go, oh yeah, it's going great guns.
How's Crystal Pepsi
I mean, that's the
done
whole
so
point of the
far?
video, is to
Is it here
convince
to
us that it's
stay?
great.
Crystal has been very successful in our test. 50% of the people that have tried it have come back and tried it again. This means additional customer purchases and repeat business, and that generates profits.
I'm really concerned that selling this new Crystal Pepsi could hurt the sales of my other soft drink brands, like brand Pepsi.
Well, I mean, it's all money at the end of the day, right? I understand you don't want to cannibalize the main brand, I suppose, but it's like, I mean, the guy's still getting paid. We're complaining.
I'm really concerned that selling this new
That's
Crystal
probably not a good
Pepsi
strategy, don't
could hurt
say
the
that.
sales of my other soft drink brands, like brand Pepsi.
In test markets where we have Crystal Pepsi, Pepsi sales have actually increased. Crystal Pepsi builds traffic, which means you'll have extra sales and extra profits.
I don't even understand how that would work. Like, realistically, I just don't see how you could. It's like you're gonna. I'll buy a Crystal Pepsi and I'll buy a regular Pepsi too. I'm gonna get two. Really? No, you're not gonna do that. Come on.
Okay, I'll put Crystal Pepsi into the section, but I have no more display space for another soft drink. Okay, I'll put Crystal Pepsi into the section, but I have no more display space
Somebody's
for another
gotta go.
soft drink.
I realize that the space is an issue, but Crystal Pepsi is providing a terrific return in the test markets. We've found that the retailers that we've worked with have actually wanted the extra displays just to avoid running out. So in turn, I think that the extra space will mean extra profits.
That's the end of the video? No, we've got more objections.
Okay, you've convinced me. You can put your Crystal Pepsi display in place of the Pepsi display.
Oh no. It's going to be a disastrous
Okay,
decision.
you've convinced me. You can put your Crystal Pepsi display in place of the Pepsi display.
You know, I understand that your display space is at a premium in your store. However, we found that where we've sold Crystal Pepsi in the past, the brand Pepsi sales have actually gone up, meaning incremental sales to you and higher profits.
We have a lot of objections here.
I'll go
There's a
along
lot
with
of ways
your
things
entire
can go,
proposal,
that things can go wrong.
except that thing about the cold barrel. I really don't have any room for it.
Put it in. Get it in there. How small is your store? You can't put this barrel on. Come on.
Except that thing about the cold barrel. I really don't have any room for it.
Space is a concern, and I realize that that's true in all your stores.
That's a slightly
However,
better
by having
depiction
a
of the
cold
Pepsi
barrel
logo, I
by your
suppose.
cash register, you'll be catching all those people on the go. We've seen that happen with
Kinda
other
looks like
accounts
there's a
who have
little
cold
mountainside
barrels by their cashiers.
thing going on
They've
there.
ordered 15 to 20 incremental cases a week, and that means more profits and more sales for you.
The lunch crowd usually just runs in and grabs a sandwich and they're on their way. I really don't see how a cold barrel is going to do any good.
The very defeatist attitude, sir.
The lunch crowd usually just runs in and grabs a sandwich and they're on their way. I really don't see how a cold barrel is going to do any good.
I realize your concern over putting a cold barrel in your deli. However, soft drinks and sandwiches are a natural link. If they're coming in to grab a sandwich, they're going to want to get something to drink. It makes sense for you to put that cold barrel right by the deli. That way you can increase your sandwich sales and your soft drink sales, which leads to more profits.
I feel like he kind of stumbled there, but we don't have time for another take.
Times are tough now. I just don't think...
I don't know if
Crystal
these guys
will
are
sell
actors or if they're actually just Pepsi staffers. They might be. They might just be people who are around the office. It's like, do you want to be in the training video? Okay.
Times are tough now. I just don't think Crystal will sell in my store.
I realize that you're concerned that people won't be interested in new Crystal Pepsi. However, we've got a hot advertising campaign coming out on Crystal. That's going to draw
We got
customers
Van
into your
Halen and
store,
everything.
and you can tap into that for increased sales and profit.
You say Crystal Pepsi has a 2% market share? That's not big enough for me to worry about.
I spit on your 2%.
You say Crystal Pepsi has a 2% market share? That's
Oh,
not big
my
enough for me to
pride.
worry about.
Well, 2% seems small, but 2% represents the sale of all your niche brands in your store presently. Crystal will mean incremental sales.
I love that. I was saying, oh, you said well, it's only 2%. Yeah, well, all your other little brands are 2% too. What do you guys say to that?
And more profits to you.
And maybe the end of the video. Is it? Yeah, that's the end. Okay, right. We're not watching the
So you want to
Skyline
learn how to
Chili
work
video.
steam table. I'm Angela.
We're maintaining our theme, at least for now. I want to do 3 of these training videos today. We might only get to do 2. Let's continue the Pepsi theme and we'll do these 2 together. And then maybe the next time we watch some of these training videos, we'll move on to a different company. But we're going to go a little bit further back, right? This was from 1980, so this is about 12 years before the Crystal Pepsi business. Yeah, this one is about the business, a picnic promotion, and I use the word picnic. You're going to hear that word a lot. In fact, you may want to, if you happen to have a drink nearby, you could play the drinking game. I suggest you do not do this with alcohol. I will not be held responsible for whatever happens if you do. You may want to pick up a refreshing Pepsi registered trademark beverage. I'm not sponsored by Pepsi. Unless they want, and you know, I'll take offers. I'll be a knowledgeable spokesman, okay? But you can play the drinking game with this one. And take a sip every time the gentleman in this video says the word picnic. And again, it's like, do not try this with an alcoholic beverage or it will end you. Let's say an enthusiastic gent, he's going to tell us all about the Pepsi Picnic promotion. Should I do it? I've got my Diet Pepsi here. Should I take a sip every time? Okay. Sorry about the noise there.
Hey, what do you say? Summer's about here, huh? Picnics.
1. Okay.
That's something I look forward to. Wife and kids out in the country Memorial Day or 4th of July. It's not that far off, you know. Millions of people are talking about picnics.
Yeah, okay, we're going already. I should have done this with a better Pepsi, like I said at the start of the segment. It's like Diet Pepsi's not good enough to do this. It's making it rough going.
Am I some kind of picnic nut?
He is. He's a picnic nut. That's going to become really apparent real fast.
Yeah. Well, anyway, whether you're barbecuing in the backyard or
This is the biggest picnic nut who ever lived. Believe me, you're going to see.
having a beach party or enjoying the park, you in America are going to have a great time playing and eating and drinking Pepsi, enjoying the great taste of Pepsi.
Okay.
And that's why I'm here, because before you know it, like
He's only enthusiastic about things that start with the letter P.
tomorrow, it's picnic time. And
Oh, God.
picnics mean
That's two more. Hold on. That was a rapid fire.
Pepsi
Pretend
Cola
not to slurp on stream.
sales. Hey, remember how we got everybody steamed up with the Disney promotion?
No.
Sweepstakes, the general store, and the Mickey Mouse dealer loader? Well,
The Mickey Mouse dealer lore? What?
watch this. And watch the guys get
I don't
fired
know,
up with the new promotion and the Mickey Mouse dealer loader. Well, watch Disney promotion, the sweepstakes, the general store, and the Mickey Mouse dealer loader. Teamed up with the Disney promotion, the sweepstakes,
know.
the general store, and the Mickey Mouse dealer loader. Well, watch this. And watch the guys get fired up.
Mickey Mouse dealer Lawler? I don't know.
With the new promotion about picnics.
Okay, that's another soap.
Yeah, picnics.
Oh, God. You're killing me. Have mercy on me.
This is the Pepsi Cola
I brought this on myself.
picnic value promotion. Watch me. And watch these sell the promotion. And a lot.
Did I miss one?
Picnic value promotion.
Oh, God, I did. Oh.
What?
Hmm.
Watch me. And watch these.
Aspartame better not be bad for you because it's like it's... I'm getting a lot of it here.
Sell the promotion. And a lot of extra Pepsi and Diet Pepsi and Mountain Dew.
Mountain Dew.
Hey, what I say, fellas? How you doing? Hey, Vince, how you doing?
Hey,
Don,
how you
what's
doing?
happening, brother? Vic, how's everything? Okay, good to see you, John. Okay. Picnics.
Here we go.
You know the word, right? Well, that's what we're selling today with a dynamite display builder called Picnic Values.
Picnic values are off the charts.
With something for everybody. It's the great
Something for everybody, mostly picnics. And Pepsi, obviously.
American picnic is a
Oh. This is only... We're supposed to be doing 3 hours tonight. This is going to cut into a gaming stream if he's going to keep saying picnics this much.
centerpiece for you and your stores. For the first time, you can give the stores on your routes a way to tie in their own merchandise. I repeat, tie in their own merchandise with the Pepsi Cola products. A tie-in with a complete promotional package. Now, how about that? And the reason it's going to work so big is that we'll get a lot of extra display space with the greatest variety of POP. All sizes and shapes, the most we've ever had for promotion. Even special POP for Pepsi Light and Pepsi Challenge. New stuff, something here for every part of the store. And you're going to get more display space with the Picnic Values promo because you're going to tell your store managers that when the customers begin to think picnic...
I can hear it coming back up my throat.
Going on a picnic, let's have a picnic.
Oh, God, he said that's 2 more. Okay, I'm doing this legitimately. I'm going to need to go refill at this point.
Picnic in the park, let's have a picnic in the beach.
That's 2 more? Can't keep up.
Let's have a picnic in the country. Let's have a picnic anywhere.
He's a bit relentless. I did tell you, Chuck.
We'll find the place. Just let's have a picnic.
Let's not.
And when the customers think picnic, they buy more.
like I keep it down at this point.
On impulse, period. So let me tell you the deal. How Pepsi-Cola and the store managers fit in and all that jazz, and then I'll put it together for you. Pepsi-Cola is giving away free, you got it free, these decorated plastic tumblers. Now, customers can get up to a set of 6 with proof of purchase just by mailing in. And customers can also mail in for any of these nifty premiums here.
To take it along on a picnic, right?
If he says picnic. Okay, it doesn't count if he says picnic. It only counts if the main guy says picnic.
Yeah, now you're
I'm making that
catching
decision on the fly.
Picnics.
Let's throw one more.
Now, you know, you can't get most of these things just anywhere. Most of them have the Pepsi identification. And you know, they're priced way below what they cost any place else. Now, look at this apron. It's custom made. And it's ideal for the backyard barbecue and the expert with the steaks, right? How about this towel? It's big enough for 2 to get real cozy on
Isn't
the beach
impressive.
while they're
Impressive
drinking
size
Pepsi.
towel.
And then
I
we've
will
got the
concede, yes.
super cooler. And
Oh,
a
wow. Okay.
genuine
I need the
picnic
cooler.
basket with all the
Oh, we did say picnic again. Oh. I don't need the cooler. It's cold enough in here. Like 10 months out of the year.
It's the piece they can't resist. How about this umbrella? Isn't she pretty?
That's bad luck.
Clips right on a chair or a table.
You know, open your umbrella and indoors. Well, I'm not superstitious. Do what you want. I don't know why I'm saying that.
So you clip it on the pole display?
Right.
You know that store manager's gonna want to take it home.
Right. The man's a genius. Now here's an extra. A $2 discount off the price of each premium. Customers can save $2 on each one. The bottom half of the certificate pad tells them how to do it. They just collect double proof of purchase and take $2 off the price listed on the back.
Can we get extra $2 certificates?
To pass on to other store people on your route?
Yeah.
Sure. We printed up plenty extras for you. And naturally, this whole picnic value promotion...
Oh, that's another one. Come on, 2.5 more minutes.
...is backed by solid TV and radio spots. A special Pepsi-Cola picnic value commercial for TV.
This man is... This man does not quit.
And a radio promo that can include your store feature. And a 1,000-line newspaper ad. Pepsi-Cola
He's going to say it.
picnic values promotion. Right? Here's the extra that could get you an extra week on display. Something you do for your friend, the store manager. It's got space, so we can feature up to 3 of his high-profit items in with our Pepsi Picnic Values promotion.
Okay. Yeah, who do you think? This guy's favorite Hanna-Barbera cartoon characters. I'm going to say Ranger Smith.
Promotion. Right in with Pepsi products. Potato chips, paper plates, cups, mustard, ketchup, hamburger buns, right? So, when you build a Pepsi display, you have the option of building a whole store-wide promotion, like this. Or you can build a display featuring just Pepsi-Cola products. Use as much of the display material as you can. Should be a breeze to sell because of the great opportunity for the manager to tie in the picnic items. Put a
This is only furthering my disappointment in Diet Pepsi by having it down this much of it this rapidly.
mass display at the front of the store or on an aisle. And be sure to get that good-looking umbrella up. The mini pole toppers on your primary gondola. And plenty of shelf torkers and bottle hangers. In your small stores, put this 20-case display with a picnic values header. It's a low-profile display that can go anywhere in the store. And those extra cases of cans look awfully good on a route sheet. And don't forget, you've got some special POP for Pepsi Light and Pepsi Challenge. The whole promotion is explained right here. Just fold it out like this and build your store-wide picnic sales.
Another one. Could have done this with Pepsi. I've got Pepsi Maxes in the fridge, I'm pretty sure.
And you and your friend, the store
They'd be
manager,
having a much better time.
can plan your own picnic with Pepsi. Natch.
Did he just say it again? Oh. I'm actually losing count now, but it's like, I'm beating into submission here.
And you have the local sell sheet for your smaller accounts. Premiums, free tumblers, $2 savings, and all other store picnic items tied in.
I'm not going to sleep tonight, there's too much caffeine as well. I mean, I had a Red Bull earlier today. Okay.
Oh, yeah. The other merchandise the store managers feature with Pepsi, the paper plates, for example, also qualify
Pepsi paper plates.
as proof of purchase for customers when they mail in for premiums.
You mean whatever
Pepsi paper plates. Just say that 3 times fast. The Pepsi paper plate premiums.
my store
There you go.
features also counts for the customer getting the premiums?
That's right. And all they have to do is take the cash register tapes, circle the items that are part of the picnic, and that's proof.
That's another one. We're almost at the finish line, chat.
For purchase.
How about that?
Round of applause, chat. For whatever reason, I don't know.
Pepsi-Cola Picnic Values Promotion.
Oh. That's got to be the last one. You can't see it again, right? There's only 20 seconds left.
Help you build a lot of mass displays and give your stores a chance to have a real picnic value
Oh my god, he did. Oh.
saving celebration. So load up and hit the road. This is going to be some summer. Picnics!
I should have known he's going to wrap up with it. He knows what he's doing.
Okay, Doc. Let's go get him, Joe. All right, Justin. Go get him.
Oh. Okay. That was... I never should have... That was like a real Pepsi challenge. In a good way. I ain't never doing that. No more drinking games. Right, that's off the table. No more... Wherever else we do on stream, we ain't doing any more drinking games. Okay. Right, we're gonna move on to the next segment. You may hear me inadvertently burping through the last hour of the stream. Time-wise, that went pretty well. You may hear me inadvertently burping for the rest of the stream. And you're gonna know why. If anybody comes on to watch the stream later on, they're gonna be like, why is John like that? But you'll know. Hold on, in fact, I'm gonna mute the... No, it's coming up. Nah, seriously, I just muted the mic there, and like this noise just came up through my throat, and it kind of went, "Ow!" Like I kind of hold it down. Oh man. Well, we know all about Pepsi Picnic promotion anyway. We're definitely never going to forget about it. We're going to move on to the next portion of the show. The final portion of tonight's show. I'm going to try and make a quick transition here. Where did we get to in Super Mario World? Actually, yeah, I should adjust some things, and I will be right back. Okay. Okay, chat. Should work. My Confession by John Porter. I did stock up on lives earlier, sort of inadvertently, from the last time that we played Super Mario World. I was just checking everything out to make sure we were set up before stream. Went to go just play a level just to make sure everything was working okay, and then yeah, I've accidentally sort of acquired another 20 or 40 odd lives. That's no bad thing. We're just gonna get back into it. Okay, see if I can get a cape before we move on. No, oh, missed it. Come on, just give me a cape, and then we'll move on. Oh, that did not help. Oh. I ain't leaving without my cape. Come on. Right, can I time it a bit better this time? No. There we go. Okay. Oh, I don't care about that just now. I've got plenty of lives already. Oh no. I'm screwing up now. There we go, that's all I wanted. I mean, I guess I could go back and try and get another cape, but that might be excessive. Oh, no. It perhaps reveals my lack of confidence in my own abilities. I feel like I need to have 2 capes and a Yoshi in order to get anywhere. Nope. Ah, forget it. We're just gonna move on. We'll progress with 1 cape, and I'll try and do my best to hold on to it. Yeah, we're going to keep going tonight until about, I think, 11:15. Or maybe 10 to 11. Oh! So much for my cape, huh? The cape would have been really handy here, just in case I can't keep up. Whoa! I feel like we already did this level. Oh. We played this level in the previous stream, I'm sure of it. We're gonna have to go back and get 2 damn capes. That's it. Head when the fire flower appears in the box, I guess, and then get it. Exactly like that. There we go. Just timing, that's all. Obviously. I've got 2 capes now, which must make this a little bit easier. I am sure that we did this level on the previous stream, and I guess we didn't end up saving it for whatever reason. Well, that was close. First I thought, oh, it's similar to a level we did before. I think it's the same level. Oh. Oh no. Oh. Okay. Fine. We're definitely not doing that level without a cape. Or 2 capes. That was needless. Alright, there we go. Oh. Okay, we're still in the game. Come on. Let's go. This is like some rapid fire obstacles coming up here. Oh. Whoa. Oh. Hmm. Alright, time this correctly. No. There we go. Right. I'm back to the castle. Oh, I thought I might have just been able to slip by there. This guy's caught in here with me now. That was too close. Oh. A few moments there were... Oops. I just powered through there. Okay, but this is bad now, I've got no power-ups. Okay. Is this Roy? Because he's got the glasses like Roy Orbison? Or am I misremembering? Oh, I can't get him from there. Yeah, I know what his deal is. Ah, missed him. I knew what his deal was because we'd done that level before. We fought him and defeated him already. For some reason it wasn't saved. It was annoying, okay. Okay. Oh yeah, these guys. Oh, the little guys too. We've got Yoshi, so that helps. Fast. Oh. That's just to stop these guys on sight, I think. Get rid of them as soon as possible. Ooh. I just momentarily looked away from the screen there, and when I looked back, Mario was shooting through the air, so that was... Let that be a lesson to me to watch what I'm doing. Yeah. Can't get me now, huh, Paul? Hey, Polly. Whoa! Oh, there he goes. Now he's back. Well, at least whatever happens, then we got a 1-up out of it. Whoa. 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 Oh. Just narrowly dodged that. Whoa. Oh, I think we all see where this is heading. Oh. There's nothing I could do to get out of that. That was just... That was only going to go one way. You do have a mushroom. Thanks for the assist. I ain't getting up there. And then the block disappeared, okay. Let's try not lose Yoshi this time. Just try to get over that pipe, he can't. Should not have come down here, should have just stayed upstairs. We can maybe... Whoa! 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 That worked. Okay. Wasn't sure if we were gonna make it. Right. Glide, 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 all the way down here. I thought maybe there was like a secret up there or something. The placement of that spring had me suspicious, but okay. I really do not like the ghost houses. Just give me a straightforward path to the exit, you know, I don't want any messing about. Once it's like that. That's the entire point of that. This guy obviously is. Don't jump up there. Oh no. Okay. I'm gonna go back and get a couple of power-ups just to make it a little bit easier. No, that doesn't help me much. Right, let's go. Hmm. Ah. Not fall down there. Oh. 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 I was so close. I lost my nerve there, right at the end. Okay, I'm not gonna go back to power-ups. At least not this time. Maybe I should have. I mean, there's a mushroom right here. I've just got to get to it. Oh, that was so close. Let these guys pass. They've already passed their ghosts. That wasn't really what I meant. Right, we'll work with it. Oh, yeah, I see you. Just avoid that entirely. I see this door up here too. I don't know what happened there. I just sort of zoned out there. That was bad. That was a bad strategy. If I get back there. I have these guys follow me. That's probably not gonna work. I don't know if that's the thing that I was supposed to do. Figured you could get those ghosts to turn into the platforms, follow you, and then that way you could use them to gain access to the door. I don't know if that's what you're supposed to do. I assume that you can. The other way of doing it is you've got a cape. You could just accelerate up there. So I've got to actually be able to hold on to my cape in order to try that. And that might be easier said than done. Okay, I've still got one. And now I've got none. Ugh. I'm just narrowly avoiding death here, come on. Oh. Okay, I'm gonna need I'll need all the help I can get to get through this one. What was I thinking with that? Aw. I'm being too reckless. I had a good strategy there as far as take the cape and just... I don't know if that was a good strategy actually. I think I thought I would just take the cape and just... It doesn't help. I think I thought I was just going to take the cape and just try and take flight and power through the whole stage and I'll avoid all the ghosts, you know? Maybe not such an effective strategy after all. And again. Okay, that got me some of the way through the level. Okay, okay. Oh no. Just get through it. This platform is very annoying. It's very, very annoying. Follow me, boys. Thank you. See, I never did get to test if my cape theory was correct, if you could just get up there with a cape and you could forego using the ghosts, but I figured, yeah, those guys, the platform ghost guys must be the intended way of doing it. I mean, I've played this game before, I should know that by now. Here, the coins you collect or the time remaining can change your progress. Can you find the special goal? Let's just try and get through it as it is just now. That's a chancy jump. Oh, whoa! Oh. Obviously there's some pipes down there. Oh, Yoshi's right there. I thought I'd lost him. Don't get killed by these guys. Oh, a chancy jump too. No, another one of these springs. Okay. Easier if I can see where I'm going. Oh! Are you sure you saw her? Right on the edge here. Run out of time. Okay, I never have much luck with these. Because I'm too impatient. And again. That's better than nothing. Okay, nothing too bad so far. Then again, I had to sacrifice Yoshi there. I was not going to make that jump if I didn't leap off of him. Yeah, these jumps are getting a bit more precarious now. Okay. Hey, I'll take all the help I can get. Yeah, let's just go. Oh, that was a close one. Right. Oh. Ah. I'm not gonna make it back up there in time to get this either, am I? Oh, well, actually. No! Oh! And my reaction times are just not good enough there. I could take this path back down, okay. Come on. I keep missing it. Right. This feels like the part where it gets really tricky. Mostly because we're trying to dodge these guys. Oh. No, 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 no. Let's just go back and get a cape. Would that be easier? I feel like it might actually be easier to have a cape and a fire flower for this stage. that doesn't help me at all. Come on, I need 2. I think we should take 1 cape and 1 fairy flower. And get the hell out of here. Well, maybe go back and get a Yoshi too, actually. Okay, fine, we'll take 2 capes. Oh, I did say I was going to go get a Yoshi too, didn't I? Okay, fine. Woo. Where did I end up here? How did I get down here? You know what, maybe I will take a fairy flower as well. One of each. Okay, now I'm adequately powered up, let's go back. Well, that's one way to do it, I never thought of that. Right. Oh, now we've got to come in for a landing. Perfect. Couldn't have asked for a better outcome than that, could I? Oh, and there's another guy. We can take this guy too. We're just coasting now. This bit we're going to come back to haunt me, isn't it? Right. No way I'm going to come in for a perfect landing 2 times. Where are we? Oh, I see there's a platform down there. Okay. Can we land? Oh. I can't believe that worked. Are you telling me I can't go down there because I haven't got the secret yet? Okay. Okay, we might do that next stream, huh? We're coming up on 3 hours now anyway, chat. I'm just trying to think of what I want, if there's anything else I want to do before we wrap up the stream. I think that might be a nice place to leave it, actually. I'm going to save my game just to be sure. So we've definitely made it this far, so we don't lose track of what we've done. Because that was good. The castle with Roy Cooper. We definitely done that one before, I'm sure of it. on stream. And I must have ended up working off of a different save state or something. Because we had to do it again. It was okay, that time we had a bit more experience, so it was a bit easier that time. I think it was a bit more challenging in the previous go around, if I recall correctly. Yeah, I think we're going to leave it there. I assume we'll be doing a little bit more Super Mario World tomorrow. I don't know, we'll do some more sort of, we're going to keep going with the format that we have, that are working on just now. Yeah, what the I can't speak anymore. It's been a long stream. The 3-segment format, let's call it that, where we do the first hour we do the art portion of the show, and in the second portion we just chat for a bit or watch videos or whatever. The second portion is more sort of like whatever we feel like doing that day, you know? And then the third portion is like the gaming stream, and then we kind of cover all of our bases, I think, and that's pretty good. So, yeah, I think we will leave it at that for, and that has been almost 3 hours. On tomorrow's Club Kirby, we will be doing colouring of page 9 of issue 2 of Kirby. So, that should be a nice change after a week of doing line art. I hope we can get it all done in one day, as far as the colouring goes. That'd be nice. And that this page isn't going to extend into next week, you know. After that, I think there's only 4 pages remaining of the old art that we've got to fix up. At some point this week coming, we'll try out some new games as well, some different games in addition to Super Mario World, so we'll keep mixing it up in regards to that as well. I'm probably going to be up late tonight. That should not have to consume that much Pepsi. Picnic. The Pepsi Picnic promotion, chat. That's what it's all about. You know, it's pretty daunting as I still have like a third of a glass of Diet Pepsi here sitting in front of me and I can't look at it. No. I'm not going to put it in the sink because I'm not wasteful. I'll put it back in the fridge, I guess. Leave it be. I cannot consume any more Diet Pepsi. I told you it's the worst one. It's the worst of all the Pepsis. Caffeine-free Diet Pepsi, the UK one. I don't know what it's like in other countries, but in the UK, even the caffeine-free Diet Pepsi is a bit better than the standard Diet Pepsi. I don't know what the explanation is for it. I don't know why it's been so bad. I would have thought they used to, like I said, they used to change it every couple of years, Diet Pepsi, and then they got to 2007 and they just gave up. They said this is the last one. I keep always hoping it's like maybe one day they'll fix it and they'll come up with something better, and they never do. But it's fine. Like I said, I don't usually drink it. I'm a Pepsi Max person. Cherry Pepsi Max, absolute top tier. No question. Do you know what I also can get is where I am, out in the rural parts of Scotland, I cannot get sugar-free Mountain Dew. I can only get the standard Mountain Dew, which is a different formulation of what you get in the USA anyway. I gather there's like historical reasons for that. It's like it has to be a different formula. Also, they kind of reintroduced it back over here. We had Mountain Dew in like the 90s, around like 1996-ish, and it didn't go anywhere. For a multitude of reasons we can get into another time, but they brought it back in about 2010, I think, and then at the time they were marketing it as an energy drink, and it was just totally different, and it's historically been different, so we're getting off on a tangent here, so never mind. But I will be back. Right, then we can talk about different varieties of Mountain Dew some other time. Unrelated stuff. Well, it was related to hour 2, so I'm just bringing it all back around again. Okay. Chat, I will see you for tomorrow night's stream. We're going to do a little bit more Mario World, a little bit more chatting, a little bit more art, a little bit of everything. Thank you so much for being here with me. Do, if you enjoy this stream, support a small streamer. Support me on YouTube. I'm John Porter's MC over there. And on Twitch, Portertronic. Every little helps. In terms of just bringing new audiences into the stream and just getting us out there. You know, any kind of engagement is good. But I'm not going to ramble anymore.
I please to aim. I please to aim. I please to aim.
Better schedule. Thank you so much for the follow. Like I said, that all helps. It's all good. I should have the followers thing. I meant to add the overlay thing here to tell us how many followers we've got to get to reach our goal, which I think is like 20 followers or something. Just something modest, right? Just to get us to that point anyway. So, yeah, I will do that. I'm gonna add that to my to-do list. I'll just update the on-screen displays here. For the next stream. I also have like a huge to-do list. I've got loads of things to do, not just streamer stuff, comic stuff, around the house stuff, but man, it's getting late here. It's almost 11 PM. Right, I will be back tomorrow evening for the next edition of Club Kirby. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time.